Hello everyone. My name is Shah. This is Hans.
Hi.
We just got back from the theater to watch this. I don't know, this little indie film, right?
Yeah.
From
No one,
this.
you probably never heard of
No
it.
one, no one ever heard of it. It's a French film, I think. I don't know. It's called Avengers Endgame, I think,
Yeah.
and it's pretty fucking fantastic.
It's great.
So where do I start? I mean, I have a lot of things to say about the film, but I'll go ahead and give the mic to you. What do you have to say first and foremost?
Well, I think it's probably the greatest movie to conclude the series ever. Well, considering the scope, you can't really compete with it with anything else, because trilogies and such. But damn, this movie is, I think, irreplaceable. I think this will hold a significance in this generations of moviegoers, because in storytelling too, because some people grow up with Lord of the Ring, Harry Potter, and
Star Wars.
huh?
Star Wars.
Huh?
Star.
But we grew up with MCU. Yeah, from 2008, where the boys born from the outs, from the 2000s.
So basically, the MCU is this generation's like the biggest franchise ever. The MCU started when we were 7, and we graduated high school like last year, and we're about to turn 18. I'm about to turn 18 tomorrow, actually. And congratulations, thank you. So basically, this entire film is simply a love letter to the entire franchise. Even if you happy, thank. Okay, so basically, even if you don't like the entire franchise, there's so many things.
You suck.
You suck.
But
So basically, there are plenty of things to be appreciated from the film, from the cinematography and the amazing score, and the overall entertainment value is there, and it's emotional and everything. From basically what happened in Infinity War left so much for the characters, and they play around so much on the emotional aspect, and I fucking love the Russo brothers. And
it's so balanced.
yeah,
What a difficult task,
the comedy, there are comedy in the dark scenes, and it actually works, and I don't even know how they managed to make it not cringy and not unbalanced. So yeah.
Yeah.
And each of the characters, especially the original 6 members, and each of them have been through a lot in this entire franchise, and each of them, all of their art pay off so freaking well in this entire film. And basically, even if there are some movies that the filmmakers didn't work on, like the first Iron Man, like the Russo brothers didn't work on, but they understand the core of the character and what they've been through. And I think it's just amazing, and it is entirely because of Kevin Feige, because this is the one multi-billion-dollar company that is run by a passionate producer and not a money worshipping whore. And he basically understands what the audience wants. And yeah, I think it's just very, very special. That's the only word that I can think of after seeing the movie. Very special. And yeah.
They made the MCU brand made their own genre of superhero films, and all of them have felt so episodic. But now, even though it's a thing that made by a brand, it just feels very, I don't know, it's tradition for me to watch every movie that they came out except for Ant-Man.
Yeah, he didn't watch Ant-Man the Wasp.
Yeah.
It's not really that good, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just, I couldn't stop smiling in cinemas. I never smiled so hard in my life in a theater.
It's probably the best 3 hours of my entire life.
But I had to take a piss. I swear to God, I hold my piss for 3 hours straight. I ran as soon as the credits rolled, but
As soon as the credits roll, he just ran out of the cinema and then came back.
Yeah.
Without the pee, of course.
No, I came back with the pee.
Nice.
I didn't wash my hands.
Ah, fuck. Okay, so one other thing I want to talk about is
Oh shit, that's the pipe.
nice.
Yeah, we are in a room that has some kind of switch pipe, and
They probably can't hear because this microphone only records our voice. So
Yeah.
everything you said is very pointless.
okay, someone is taking piss.
There's a lot of pipes here. This is
Okay.
actually his apartment, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so basically I spent this entire month rewatching the entire MCU films, and just upon rewatching, you will appreciate each and everything they've built. And watching this movie after rewatching all of them, there are so many callbacks and throwbacks within the script to the directing, and there are plenty of moments and shots that are actually throwbacks to their older films, which we will not spoil. But there are so many things that are basically called back to the previous film, and they nailed it. I mean, I don't even know how they did it, but they did it. And basically everything about the core characters and all of that are amazing, and I don't think there isn't a single flaw in the actual superheroes in the film. I mean, even the previous film, there are a lot of undeveloped characters or something like that, but in this film, they basically have their own set of goal, and they all have their fair share amount of screen time, and they are very fleshed out.
Real facts, great.
It's probably the best visual effect from a superhero film. Even a blockbuster film, I think the last time a blockbuster film looks this amazing is probably the last Lord of the Rings movie, Return of the King, maybe. But it aged a bit because it's an old movie. But this one, there are a lot of scenes that features basically 90% of CGI, but it looks like a painting. Yes. It looks very amazing. There is this one shot. There is white shot that I really, really love from the movie, and we will not spoil, but it looks so amazing. I can't wait.
It looks like one of the paintings from, I almost said Dante's Inferno, but I don't know, it's just like the
aesthetic.
The 18,000s Rome thing, I don't know.
So yeah, to wrap this review, because we don't want to say anything spoilerish, because I don't think anyone have seen the movie except Australians, New Zealand,
Malaysians. Fuck other countries.
Okay, so what do you have to say for the future of MCU and the upcoming films and TV shows?
Suck it, other generations of MCU fans. We got the best one. We got the best generations, the golden age of MCU. Okay,
we live it. So yeah, if anything, Endgame makes me more excited for Spider-Man Far From Home, and we
didn't touch upon the action.
Oh yeah, the action.
Top notch.
The action is, if you think the action in Infinity War is dynamic and excellent, you have no idea what you're going to watch. I think the Russo brothers really up their ante in terms of their directing, and there's this one section in the movie regarding this one character, and there's a one take action sequence, and the overall directing and lighting and cinematography is just freaking amazing. It looks like another action movie, which we'll not talk about.
Okay.
Because spoiler, yeah, it has something to do with sword. So yeah, go see Endgame if you are a huge fan of MCU, if you are a huge fan of storytelling, and basically a combination of anything. This movie is definitely for you, and it is, in my mind, a blockbuster masterpiece. I think there isn't a single flaw in its filmmaking technique. I think everything nailed it. The characters are amazing, and I will see this movie over and over again. I don't think I've been obsessed with this movie since Logan and Whiplash. Seriously. So yeah.
Just prepare to smile your ass off. I'm serious.
And cry.
No, I didn't cry at all.
There are many emotional scenes. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Pretty much heartless, so you won't get any problem with that.
Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys.
Wait.
What is it?
Bye.
Bye.